Hey guys, it's Sarah. Obviously, I am not talking in the video, but I'm doing a voiceover for you. Today I really want to talk about anxiety. Well, you also have the ability to watch me do my makeup in case I am not interesting enough on my own, which I'm sure I am not. Obviously, I have already done my foundation and concealer and set my entire face. That is because prior to this video, I recorded a first impressions video on the Scylla sponge. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out first and then come back. So most of this video, I'm going to be mostly talking about anxiety, which is a topic that I really want to speak about, and occasionally I will throw in some product names and tell you what I'm doing. Right now I'm just cleaning up underneath my brows with Maybelline Fit Me concealer and a flat brush. If you want to see an in-depth tutorial just on my brows so I can tell you the products that I use and how I do it, please let me know because I'll be happy to do that. But anyways, on to the topic of anxiety. So I've struggled with anxiety probably for the past 6 or 7 years. I always had it as a child, but it wasn't as severe. I probably started really noticing it after the age of 9 or 10, where I became very afraid to go out anywhere, and I was terrified of even just leaving my front door. And I was terrified to go to school, and I was terrified to walk in the halls, and I was terrified to basically breathe, shit, and eat anything. I was first really diagnosed with this anxiety disorder probably about a year ago. Obviously, I've always known that I've had some type of anxiety disorder because my behavior and my feelings I knew just weren't normal. Let me side cut here. First, I am using my Naked palette today. Throwback to when I used to use this all the time. It was my first palette. I've had it for years and years. And I'm just going in with 3 colors today. 3 colors. Super easy. Naked, Buck, and Creep. Back to my story. So, I was diagnosed about a year ago, and it really made sense to me because I really have been isolated by it, or I was isolated by this disorder, and it was really hard for me to kind of not get over it, because you don't just get over things like this, but to step out of my little isolation box that anxiety put me in and actually get out into the world again. And it's really strange for someone with anxiety to go out and like do these new things that they haven't done before, that everyone your age has already done a million times over, like everyday things like actually pay for your own stuff at a cash register, or just go out and meet new people, actually starting conversations with people instead of just letting people talk to you and never making friends that way. So even though I've always had this anxiety disorder, it really got to a low point probably my sophomore year of high school, which was 2 years ago, since I'm a senior in high school now. Someone who I used to be close with, but wasn't at the time of her passing, passed away, and it affected me a lot in a way that I did not think it would, and I had a lot of feelings of guilt that maybe weren't right to have, or maybe they were right to have, but I wasn't working through them properly, and it really made my anxiety skyrocket like it has never done before. So during this time, it was really difficult for me to walk throughout the halls or throughout any area of the school that had even just a small crowd of people. Like, it didn't have to be an overwhelming amount of people. Even if it was just a small crowd of people, I literally could not do it unless I had my headphones in, blasting some music, and I was staring down at the floor wasn't even watching where I was going half the time, just because I didn't want to see people's faces. Like, there was a point in time where I couldn't look at other people for some reason, and it would just send me literally into the worst anxiety attacks that I've ever had. Because before this, I had anxiety. I had an anxiety disorder, but I never really had anxiety attacks, and it was a new experience for me to really experience them that intensely and for that long, and just to actually be shaking and feeling like nothing around me was real. That is the feeling that I try to explain to everyone who doesn't really understand anxiety, because people just think it's like this feeling of just being worried or scared, and it's not. It's like literally this feeling, this out-of-body experience sometimes of feeling like nothing around you is real, that you can't see or decipher what reality is anymore, and you feel like you're not even there. And that's probably the most scary feeling that I've ever experienced in my life. And I'm not sure if other people experience anxiety like that, but that's how I experience it. And I feel like it can be really debilitating, especially if you're having that feeling a lot, which around this time I was having that feeling all the time. So you can imagine how hard it is to go to school and to wake up and deal with everyday life, just everyday life, when you feel like you're not there, when you feel like nothing is real. It's not easy or fun. It's really fucked up. However, I feel like it's really important to realize and recognize now that when there is anxiety and it's debilitating and it's making me isolate myself again, that I need to recognize that there's something wrong in my life that my mind or my body is telling me, and I am not recognizing it. I am not acknowledging it, and my body's trying to tell me that there's something wrong, and I really need to take that into consideration and listen to my body and deal with my emotions or deal with my problems that I'm not dealing with. So obviously now I'm just contouring with my Kat Von D Sheer Light contour palette. Pretty simple. I applied eyelashes. I can't remember what number they are. They are Ardell lashes. I've been loving them lately, so hopefully I can find out what they are and post it below or post it in another video, but they are beautiful lashes. If any of you guys or anyone watching has ever struggled with anxiety or really experienced anxiety and experienced how debilitating it can be and how isolating it can be, I am here for you, and I know how hard it is, and you can talk to me or reach out to me any time of the day, any day of the week. Trust me, I will respond. I know what it's like to go through that. I still go through it. I always get this time of the year that's always really, really hard for me, and it's hard for me to go out, and it's hard for me to do things, but with anxiety, there's no cure. Sometimes anxiety is just something that you have to put in the back of your mind and just do things to do it, to just get it over with, and to prove to yourself that there's nothing to worry about to begin with, that it's all in your head. And sometimes I get anxiety about my anxiety, and I'm like, wait, though, is it my intuition or is it anxiety? Is it my intuition or is it anxiety? Like, if I do this, will something bad actually fucking happen to me because I didn't listen to my gut, or am I just having anxiety? Like, sometimes you have anxiety on top of anxiety on top of anxiety, but you will never know if you don't just go forward and do the things that scare the fuck out of you. You have to go through with them, because otherwise you'll never know what would have happened. There's so many missed opportunities that I have because of my anxiety, and I don't want that to happen to anyone else. Like, I really don't want people to miss as many opportunities as I have missed in my life to change something for myself or do something great or get my name out there. I have missed a lot of those opportunities, and one of those opportunities was even just starting a YouTube channel, which was really hard for me because I had anxiety about putting my face on the internet, putting my life on the internet. What are people gonna say? Even though I've always been that type of person, everybody knows me as this type of person that doesn't give a fuck about what other people think about me. Anxiety does kick. And I feel like it's really important that we all really disassociate ourselves with our anxiety. You are not your anxiety. I am not my anxiety. I am a completely different person from what my anxiety makes me. And you have to remember who you are and not who anxiety makes you, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to get out there and do the things that scare the shit out of you, and do the things that your anxiety says, oh, well, this could happen, this could go bad, you could make yourself look like a complete idiot. Don't care about that. At the end of the day, every moment that your anxiety tries to talk you out of living to the fullest is just going to be wasted if you don't fill it. And even if you do, and even if it turns out to be shitty and embarrassing and you make an idiot out of yourself, that is such a minuscule moment and such a tiny moment of your entire life that you are not even going to think about it after it's over. And your anxiety is going to try to convince you that you're going to think about it for the rest of your life if you fuck up, but you're not. Everybody fucks up. Every single person on this earth messes up, and that's okay. And I don't want anyone to go on with their life thinking that it's not okay, because we're all human beings and we all make mistakes, and anxiety is just one of those fucked up things that tries to make us perfect, when literally none of us are. Nobody is perfect. So always remember that, and please don't let your anxiety be in control of who you are and what you make your life, because your life could be something amazing if you just don't let anything hold you back. So please, if any of you are having a bad day or having an anxiety attack or really struggling in a time in your life with anything that you're struggling with, please contact me and let me know, because I do care and I would like to help people no matter how I can. That's kind of my thing. I help people through makeup, I help people with beauty, I help people with advice. That's just kind of what I've always loved to do, so please do not hesitate. I know this video probably isn't the most interesting video to watch or listen to, and probably isn't the most uplifting video, me just talking about my struggles with anxiety and being, you know, like batshit scared 24/7 of my life. Probably not the most haha funny or inspiring thing that you've ever heard, but that's what I wanted to talk about in my video today. So if you guys want me to talk about other things, you could always leave suggestions, or if you guys want to see certain videos, leave suggestions. I don't just do makeup, I will literally do anything. If it's a challenge, I'll do it. If it's just making myself look like an idiot, which is 99.9% of my life already, I'll do it. I mean, I'm already posting my face all over the internet, so thank you for watching. Really, it means a lot to me. So if you want to see more of me, please subscribe to my channel. Here is the final look. If you just want to help a girl out, share the fuck out of this video, and have a great day.